Kendrick Lamar man was out there in that Toronto, and I know you didn't heard a lot about that Toronto, bro.
Yeah.
This is just one of the spots out there in Toronto where they were just in full celebration.
They got Caucasian people in there.
Yeah, you know when the Caucasians is up in there, man. I mean, you know, there's a lot of Caucasians. First of all, in Canada, to be honest, but just the fact that they was up in there turning up to not like us.
Yeah.
So just the fact that they doing the A minor shit,
Yeah.
you know, right there, like to sing it is cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when you do certain parts of the song, it can get disrespectful, especially that particular part. I think that's pretty sensitive, you know, for Drake. And for it to be done in you know in Canada, bro, is a whole nother thing, right?
Yeah.
So what's your take? Because you know, just like me, you know, you're a Drake fan. You know what I mean? So what do you think about you know Canada being on one accord with the dissing of Drake, bro? Because
Man, I don't really think too much of it. I just think Kendrick, they just rocking with the wave right now. That's what's rocking the needle right now. So
right,
you just gotta go with the flow. I mean, I don't really think that Drake care about this or that it's really like affecting him. As far as
hmm
like I don't really think he care about it, but he basically Kendrick has to do this because he said you gotta see it through, my boy. Like you dissed the nigga. You said you was gonna be in Toronto and you was gonna go eat that shrimp fried rice wherever that place is. You said in the song. So
hmm
nigga, he gotta go see it through. So he just following up what he said he was gonna do. Cause
yeah. I mean,
if he
shit.
did do that, then niggas gonna be like, oh nigga, you didn't come and eat like you said you was gonna do when you was on tour. You were in the song.
Mustard did. Mustard did.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah,
yeah.
Mustard was there.
If
I can tell
any,
you
I
that now.
seen that. If any nigga that was gonna stand on to, that wanted the attention, that needed the attention, I knew the mustard was gonna do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, Mustard was there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, you said that you don't really think he cares. My whole thing is I think he cares. Any nigga to sit up there, man, and go suing niggas, you know, after a song like that comes out, oh yeah, this nigga cares. He cares that much to sit up there and put a lawsuit in place, you know what I mean, before these niggas even stepped out of there. Stepped
Yeah,
out there in that Canada. You dig what I'm saying? So now I think this is what he was trying to avoid. However, he was not able to avoid it. So I believe he cares about it. And you know, for a nigga to sit up there and pretty much disrespect you on your turf, how could you not give a fuck? You even had top five, you know, over there trying to act like he was opening up doors to look for bro. And I'm just like, man, leave that shit alone, bro. It's over, right, bro? Them niggas they gone, bro. You're late. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, and shout out to top five because I like top five, but
man.
it's just like,
But
bro.
since you said top five, I was just asking the question. I ain't ever heard a song from this nigga before. All I know is
Well,
this nigga just the rapper, Canadian rapper, top five. That's all I see when he be like on Instagram or whatever. I've never heard a song from this nigga.
well, this is he's not song making. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro is putting shit up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell you about top five. He one of them ones. But they went, you know, checking doors and trying to see what was going on over there. I think after Kendrick and them had already then left and things like that, they were trying to, you know, I don't know if that was a video. I don't know if that video was linked to this situation. So y'all get in
Mm.
the comment section and y'all let me know because I don't want to be saying the wrong shit, you know. But they had put up videos basically saying that top and showing video of top five, like going to checking doors and seeing if he could get in, backstage and things like that, right? To get to Kendrick and them type shit, right? Um, I don't know if that was linked to that, but y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know. Did y'all see that shit, right? Um, However, so top five don't do the song making that you're not really gonna hear him on nobody's record. You might hear somebody rapping about some shit that he owned, but he one of them ones. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out to top five. But he wasn't able to get to, Kendrick them, and my whole thing is just let that nigga let Kendrick them do what they came to do, you know what I'm saying, and get the fuck on out of there. There's no reason to be, recording like of you trying to get to this nigga and try to find this nigga. There's no you know what I'm saying? There's just no reason to be even putting the laws on you, things like that anyway. That's what I was saying about that. But so that's who top five. Shout out to top five and Kendrick. But I just want to say this, bro, about Kendrick. Kendrick went out there and popped it. You know what I'm saying? He went out there and he popped it, and it was pretty much legendary, bro. They still want this nigga. They want this nigga to come back right now. You know what I'm saying? No cap, bro. They want this nigga to come back right now. But that's a whole nother story. Anything else you want to say about this, bro?
Nah, man. They should just Drake. Just let this shit ride, bro. Pause. Like told your ass before, you suing shit, making shit worse. Just let the damage be done from the get-go. Niggas wouldn't even be on it like that. So, it is what it is, man. Like, let this shit ride, bro. It's over with anyways.
Do you think it's over with?
I just feel like the beef shit, like, they ain't gonna be no more dissing songs now. Nigga might throw a shot or two, like, later on in one of their songs they make or something, but far as like the actual dissing back and forth on a whole diss song, that shit is over with.
Right on. Well, there you have it, man.